So, let's see, last time we had just finished up the extra little bit, if I remember correctly. And we're getting ready to head off to Gallopolis. Ah yes, with Hendrik and a horde of Heliodran soldiers hot on their heels, Doug and Eric have hurled themselves to the door of departure and into the great unknown. While soaking in the steam baths of Hoto, they meet a little lost girl called Connie and set out to help her find her father. While searching, they decide to help a girl called Veronica who's lost her sister somewhere. Veronica and her twin sister Serena explain that they were sent to find Doug, as it's their sworn duty to safeguard the heir to the luminary of legend, the one who defeated the Dark One and saved the world so long ago. Having joined forces, they agree that the best way forward is to make their way to Yggdrasil, as the luminary's fate is inextricably intertwined with that of the World Tree. Perhaps there they will find out why it is that he has been born again after all these years. The friends find out from Noah, famed knower of things, that he saw a branch in Gallopolis that glimmered with all the colors of the rainbow, reasoning that this might well be a bough of the World Tree itself, and therefore useful to them in their quest. They set off to track it down. Yes, very peaceful respite. None may pass without a pass. Yeah, you mean this pass? Very well, everything seems to be in order. There you go. Yeah, that's right. Out of the way. Out of the way. The Sultanate. Look at all these sparkly spots. And, it looks a little warm out here.
Let's do this.
And you got nothing. Well, I'm glad we got the drop on them.
I feel better than ever.
Look at these berries. Gimme. Okay, I'm not enjoying this at all.
Did I do all right?
Yes. Yes, you did.
Let's do this.
The luchador rabbits are just kind of adorable. They hit so hard. Something real quick here. Sparkly, sparkly, sparkly. Gimme, gimme. Witherwood.
Let's keep at it.
Brownies. At least the things that have a huge hammer hitting hard make sense.
Excellent. Are you all right?
Wait, the enemies get pepped up too? How fair is this?
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy. a Witherwood. Knock, knock. Ooh, fancy horse.
Oh, just look at all these people. How marvelous. Is there some kind of festival going on, I wonder?
Eric, I'm gonna need you to remember that we're heroes. And you don't need to do your usual job anymore.
Yes, of course. Gallopolis is the kingdom of the desert knight, isn't it? And of the racetrack where they love to compete. I think we've arrived in town just in time for the horse racing festival.
Oh, sweet.
Well, you go play with ponies if you like. I'm off to look for the Yggdrasil branch. That's why we're here, in case you've forgotten.
Love how disappointed Veronica looks.
Oh, let Mr. Moody No Fun go off on his own if he wants. There's nothing to stop us having a little look around while we're here.
Alright, bye. I guess I'll wander around alone. Thanks. Welcome to Gallopolis, home of Erdria's most magnificent horse races. Races are open to all. Simply pay a visit to the stables on the western side of the city should you wish to participate. Well, first I need to inspect everywhere for the evil of clay pots. You never know where they might be hiding. Clay pots and their lesser cousin, the wooden barrels. Listen, please. You believe Prince Ferris will win this year's Sand National, yes? Sure. No, Jonathan, I am breaking clay pots to save the world. Of course you do. It's a racing certainty. He'll win by a desert mile. What's a desert mile, and is it different from a normal mile? Everyone wishes for Prince Ferris to win, and I understand why. Indeed, he's a fine horseman by all accounts. But I have studied the form, and I cannot see Faiz being beaten, especially as he is riding Sharuk. You know, Jonathan, the fact that I get profits for doing my duty is just a bonus. No visitors here, yes? Perhaps you have heard talk of the Slayer of the Sands on your travels? Nope. You are blessed, for it is better you know nothing of the foul beast. Should you wish to continue living in blissful ignorance, I would advise you to avoid the Celestial Sands. Okay. You know, I believe I caught a glimpse of Sylvando, the man everyone's been talking about. He's very tall and very handsome indeed. He'd certainly be my type if only I were a little younger. Wanderers no more, the Gallopolitan Circus. Our humble circus was once like many others, a traveling spectacle that traversed Erdrea from one land to another. But when our itinerant troupe finally arrived at the great kingdom of Gallopolis, the people were so warm and enthusiastic that the Sultan himself suggested we stay. But we were wanderers at heart, we belonged on the road. With tears in our eyes, we turned down this most generous offer, and regretfully left the friendly people of this desert behind. Exactly, Jonathan. Exactly. But when next we returned, what we saw amazed us all. The Sultan had ordered the construction of an enormous and beautiful big top, in which we might ply our entertaining trade. Each and every one of us was so moved by this grand gesture that the decision to remain was unanimous. The rest, as they say, is history. So apparently there is a permanent circus in town. The excitement at the coming Sand National is a joy to behold, and truly we're blessed to live in such times. And yet I remain concerned, for it is around this time of year that the Slayer of the Sands is most active. What is the Slayer of the Sands? The Slayer of the Sands, someone who puts clay pots everywhere? That is definitely a concern. What? That's what the... What's with the funny little side door? The world may be full of horse races and circuses and joyous celebration now, but it was not so long ago that Erdrea was a dangerous, dismal place plagued by monsters. Praise be to the powers above that those dark days are behind us. Yes, that's right, there are no monsters anymore. Not at all. Isn't it great how there's no more monsters in the world? There are no cats in America. The streets are paved with cheese. There are no cats in America. Yeah, pretty much. Just exactly like that. My racing tips are the best in all Gallopolis. Thousands of satisfied customers would agree. My approach has been perfected over a number of years, and is almost infallible, so come and... Excuse me. I wasn't done talking to you. You would like a tip for the Sand National? Yes, very well. According to my study of the various competitors' form, it will be Fies by a nose. Prince Ferris is a fine horseman, and it's sure to push him close, but Fies will triumph in the last, mark my words. It's a bold prediction, but I assure you that it will come to pass. And when it does, all the world will be willing to pay handsomely for more secrets. Ha ha. Hey, Nico. Hey, wait a minute. We pet the dog, but we didn't pet the cat? Nico, it's a song thing from American Tail, a really old cartoon about immigration. No visitors here in Gallopolis? You've come to see the horses? Not particularly. Oh, that's a shame. Well, if you change your mind, remember to ask me. I know everything. Yes, Joan. Yes, you should. Always head pat Nico. Right. You must head for the stables. That is where they are kept when they are not racing. Beyond the stables is the racetrack itself. Floats on top of a desert oasis, you know. It's pretty cool, actually. Hi. Aren't you a pretty horse? Too bad you have to wear all this stuff. Hey, Willith. This is the royal dressing room where members of our glorious royal family prepare to take part in the races. You wish to take part in the Sand National yourself? 1,000 pardons, but rider registration has already ended. Unless someone is injured or withdraws, I am afraid it will be impossible for you to participate in the race. But please, you must stay and enjoy the spectacle. Aww. You mean I can't race? Sad day. Have you seen Charuk buys this horse? Well, if it's one of the three that's here, sure. Wonderful beast, is he not? His coat is as smooth as silk, while his muscles are as hard as steel. Truly he is one of the greats. I dream of riding such a steed myself one day. Sand National is nearly upon us, but my horse is taken against me, and refusing to run. If we do not resolve our differences before the big race, we'll have no chance of being Fies and Prince Ferris. Wait a minute. What is out here? Greetings, I am Fies, the winner of last year's Sand National. However, I expect a far closer race this time. Prince Ferris promises to be a worthy opponent. Indeed, I must confess to feeling some trepidation. While I doubt that I will enjoy the experience, I hope at least the crowd are treated to the spectacle they deserve. Ah, so this must be the horse. Are you lost? These gates will lead back into the city. Shall I open them for you? No, I know. That's fine. Racetrack is just beyond here. Horsemen ride this way when making their way to the starting line. Well, people who just run through here like madmen. Did you know that when no racing events taking place, knights use the racetrack for training? It's the racetrack of Gallopolis, where horsemen from all over the world come to chase their dreams. If you wish to take part in a race yourself, please inquire at the reception desk within. Usually all that one requires in order to enter a horse race is a horse, and a knowledge to ride it, of course. But not the Sand National, oh no. Only those who have been specially selected are allowed to race against the prince. Perhaps you are not the world's greatest jockey, friend. Do not despair, I have just the thing for you. These golden reins will transform your fortunes. Use them to steer your steed, and the competition will not stand a chance. Of course, it would not do for me to simply give them away. I think 10,000 gold coins sounds like a fair price. What say you? Sounds like you're trying to rip me off. Well, I will not force you to purchase them, but do let me know if you ever wish for a helping hand on the racetrack. Welcome, friend, to the world-renowned racetrack of Gallopolis. Here are the events we are currently holding. They vary in both difficulty and the prizes they offer. Which would you like to enter? Bronze Cup, fine choice. It'll be 100 gold coins. Is that alright with you? Time to put your knightly honor on the line. Alright. Time to race. Why is there a ramp? We're on horses. Why does my horse look so small? Whee! Love how the music has suddenly changed. Well, it took me a little bit to get used to it, but congratulations, friend, you were magnificent. You handled your steed exquisitely. Ah, but I'm forgetting your prize. The victor of the Bronze Cup gives this magnificent item. I hope it is your liking. Hey, slime earrings. And here's the prize we give to everyone that takes part in the Bronze Cup. I hope it is to your liking. Okay. There's a Champions Challenge. I wonder what the Champions Challenge is. guess I won't get to find out because I didn't beat it. By half a second. Two chunks of copper ore. Got anything else for me? No. Just this supposed Champions Challenge, which I don't know what it is. Why are the fishnet stockings so good? It's difficult to imagine, but our exalted Sultan was once very different. Oh yes, when he was younger he was a true hero. Swordsmanship, horsemanship, not to mention the intellectual arts. He excelled in them all. The lady of this house is a keen collector of classic literature, as her butler it often falls to me to do the cataloguing on her behalf. Many years ago she dispatched me to Arborea to pick up a particularly rare volume. At the time I was aggrieved to be sent on such an arduous journey, but looking back now is quite the adventure. Is this it? The Guardians of the Star? Is anything like the Guardians of the Galaxy? Whatever could have led people to brave the harsh desert heat and make their homes in the arid land of Gallopolis? To answer this question must go back to the very founding of the nation. What records remain of the gallant men who first settled here refer to them as Guardians of the Star. It is safe to surmise that their descendants went on to become the current royal family of Gallopolis. We cannot know for sure how these first men came to earn such a title. More than a few have speculated upon a link with the nation's renowned knights and numerous checkpoints they guard. Nope, it wasn't a fiction book at all. We ensure that the warhorse is always in top condition, ready for our brave knights to mount at a moment's notice. Though it does all seem rather unnecessary in times of peace, I must say. Shahrukh is on the lead by a dozen mile. He would break his own record here today. But here comes the chasing pack led by Shahrukh 2. Oh, such wonderful speed, like lightning. Shahrukh 2 is closing in. Oh, what are we doing? We're playing the Sand National game, of course. But both my friends want to be Shrig. The same horse cannot race against itself. I'm Shahrukh. No, I'm Shahrukh. Aww. The entrance to the spectator stands. As there is no race taking place at the moment, I cannot permit you to enter. How much longer must I wait? Why must the sands torture me so? Oh, good day to you. You are perhaps wondering why I am standing here, yes? The truth is I am a painter. I am waiting for a scene worthy of being immortalized by my hand. I've already envisaged the sort of image I would like to paint, a mighty, magnificent conflict unfolding in the desert. Alas, the sands have yet to oblige me. There is something missing. What could it be? The setting is perfect. There are plenty of Spitfires. But of course, conflict, cataclysmic, chaotic conflict in the form of magnificent moves such as Wild Side. Wait, perhaps you could assist me. Venture out into the celestial sands and slay a Spitfire by unleashing your Wild Side. That will provide me with a tableau truly worthy of my talents. Surely you will not refuse a struggling artist in his hour of need. Okay. Sure. I don't know that pet power. But it can only be performed by 3 specific people. That's great. Here we go. So the participants are Doug, Eric, and Serena. So not only does everyone have to be pepped up, I have to run into a Spitfire at the same time. Yeah, that'll happen. I've not seen you before. You seem suspicious, are you? Yes, you must be the Darkspawn! I'm only joking. No trouble to report here. Please don't. Palace of Gallopolis lies ahead is the residence of the Sultan's family and the training facility for the Desert Knights. Visitors are free to enter, but you're requested to be respectful of your surroundings at all times. My crossbow is my best friend, and it's my life. And yet my crossbow alone is not enough. There's nothing without the crossbow kid. What now? Bye, Willith. It's fast to win this year's Sand National. I feel it in my bones. Nothing in life is certain occurs, but I will have been a fan of horse racing for a long time now. I think it will be so. You've heard of the great Sylvando, yes? Sorta, but not really. You have not. By the sands that allow me to enlighten you, Sylvando is one of the most talented and popular circus performers in the world. You would not believe the lengths to which I had to go to find tickets for his show. I cannot wait for it to get underway. Everyone has heard of the great Sylvando, and yet no one knows the first thing about him. Not even where he was born. Sort of mystery is no doubt part of his appeal. Hey, Pepper. I am upset that I get to pet the dogs, but not the cats. I just lean over and stare at the cat. must give thanks to the Sultan. If it were not for his efforts in keeping the peace of our kingdom, we would not have the leisure to enjoy the Sand National. Okay. Juggling while balancing on one leg? I am impressed. Huh? Oh, please, do not startle me so. You wish to know what I'm doing? Well, I'm an admirer of the great Sylvando. His greatest admirer, in fact. I saw him perform, and at that moment everything changed. I wish to speak with him and tell him how much his work means to me, but nerves have overwhelmed me and I can go no further. You're staring in a window, buddy. Can't be very good at this if no one's watching me. But this is just the warm-up. Once the show starts, it'll be a different story. Curious? Then you'll just have to come along tonight. See, I am a caballero. I come here from Portugal every year to watch La San Nacional. But perhaps this year I will treat myself to a trip to the circus too. The troupe will put on a special show for the prince's birthday, no? Oh, you get to buy tickets for the circus? I'm afraid they are sold out. It's because Slim's performing, you see. They're all sold out in a flash. I'll have to try again some other time. Do I get to do nothing in this town? Syl's probably in his dressing room getting ready. If you want to chat, that's your chance. Okay. Since apparently I don't get to see him perform. Interested in the circus, eh? Well, I'm the ringmaster. I'm just getting ready for the biggest show of the year, the annual Sand National Special. It's always popular, but this time we've managed to sign up for the great Sylvando, one of the world's top performers, and ticket sales have gone through the roof. I honestly can't believe we got him. I was sure he'd refuse, you see. He's renowned for wanting to do his own thing. Oh, hey, honey. How sweet of you to come back here to see me. Are you a fan? No. I just want to talk with you. Oh, there's no need to be shy. I don't bite. If you're here for the show, you won't have to wait long. Oh, it's going to be fabulous, darling. My best yet. Dude! An empty box? How cheap are you? How fabulous could it be if you have empty treasure boxes? Okay. It's way too adorable. I love big strong men. That's why I came all the way to Gallopolis to watch Prince Ferris in action. I've been hearing great things about him. They say he's tall, muscular, and terribly handsome. And apparently he's good at riding horses too, or something. Yeah, there's no double entendre there. Yeah, good to see. Katie, I seem you're here to sample Gallopolis' world-renowned catless cutlet? If so, I'm afraid I have bad news for you. The kitchen is currently closed while I dedicate my energies to improving the recipe. I'm certain that the golden globule will intensify the flavor tenfold. Acquiring such an ingredient is easier said than done. The golden globes, the cacti who carry them, are extremely vicious. But they would pose no problem for a young and no doubt vigorous individual such as yourself, I am sure. Perhaps you could assist me. Would you be willing to hunt down a golden globe in order to acquire the golden globule I require in order to perfect my cutlets? Sure. Oh, you will? Oh, prize the sands. I can assure you that you are about to play a crucial role in culinary history. The golden globes will drop the golden globule that I require, all curious beasts. They appear very occasionally alongside their cactoball brethren in combat out in the desert surrounding Gallopolis. They are not the most common of creatures, I confess, but if you were to engage enough cactoballs out there, you would be sure to encounter one eventually. I only require a single golden globule. That will be more than enough for the culinary experience I wish to perform. I pray that it will not take you too long for you to find one and deliver it to me. A cactus cutlet to die for. So, if cactus monsters are a thing, is a cactus cutlass vegetarian or not? I'm a dancer at the circus. Ringmaster sent me over here to drum up trade. Not that it's hard. The great Sylvanto is performing tonight, and he's just amazing. You should definitely come along. Tickets are sold out. Good day, you handsome young man. Would you care to hear my tip for the next race? Sure. Of course you would now. Are you ready? Let's consider the runners and riders. First of all, Prince Ferris, the only son of our exalted sultan, and the pride of all Gallopolis. Rumors have been circulating concerning his prodigious talent for years, and now at last he is about to show the world what he is capable of, an early favourite. However, if he is to win, he'll have to beat Fates, who won last year's event by a huge distance. Surely he'll be keen to defend his title. There are some others taking part as well, but the race is sure to be a duel between these two. Come and see me should you wish to hear my tips again. Would there still be vegetarians once plants begin to scream? Well, I mean, there's still non-sentient plants out there. I guess it's just a silly little philosophical question. Welcome to the Aloe Vera. Hope you enjoy swapping racing tips. My customers do little else. Indeed, I've come to learn rather a lot about people's betting habits by working behind this bar. You do well to bear that in mind. Book. Ooh, so you want to be a witch? What? I can make a lamppost? Why? That's a lot of stuff, though. But why a lamppost? Soon evil will arrive at last. Okay. Hey, we've got new stuff to make. Ah. That's why it's called a lamppost. Okay. Well, missed out on it being perfect, but that's okay. Ooh. A top that stops spells from being sealed away as popular. As such is very popular with enchantresses everywhere. Magician's Mittens loved by sorcerers since spellcrafting was still in its infancy. Oh well. Probably as good as I'm gonna get. Until I learn how to be even more careful with the hammer. Ah, no, they mark the perfect ones with stars. Why? Why did they do this to me? Wait, that's right, I can buy things to finish things. And those other ones that I got perfect are just teasing me now. And I don't have enough focus to do anything else, so... I guess this is as best good as it gets. Well, no more baby boar outfit. She's no longer going to be as charming. Alright, we have stuffs. Could spend all day trolling through these stalls. There's rarities and bargains galore. What's that? Have I come across some kind of special branch? Now that you mention it, I do remember hearing about some valuable branch or other the Sultan owns. Maybe you should ask him about it. He lives in that big palace that's up top of the stairs in the middle of the city. My husband is a horseman. When he returns home after a hard day of training, his appetite is bigger than that of the horse, I swear. Looks like this place was not infested by the clay pots very much, at least. Not sure what you got. The Posy Pole. Nope, I don't need any of your weapons. I made my own. Oh my, just look at you. What a handsome fella you are. I wish to give you a priceless gift of Puff Puff. Will you permit me? Again? Right here? Out in the open? Okay. Oh, I'm so happy to hear you say this. Come then, follow me. Yeah, it's not suspicious at all. Into the room of clay pots. I don't know about this lady.
Goodness me, but I cannot see you all at once. Whatever do you think I am?
There's only one of us?
Just you, my sweet, and you alone. Come now, and follow me to my private chambers.
Alright, well, I didn't need that money anyway.
Wonderful, then follow me. Now just sit right here on the bed. That's it, my sweet. Alright with you if I turn off the light, yes?
No.
Don't tease me so, my sweet. Here we go then. Puff, 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 puff. Puff, 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 puff. What are you? Puff, 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 puff. Hey, that tickles. Not bad. I give a puff puff, but I have I do. My sweet, meet my father. He's the greatest practitioner of the puff puff in all the lands of the world.
That's me done then. Don't be a stranger, sunshine. Well, I didn't get robbed of money anyway.
So, my sweet, how are you feeling? Are you soothed and calmed? I do hope so. You'll come and visit us again soon, yes?
So, how was it? Sounds magical, right? Should we get going? You aren't even around with me. Why is there a locked grate in the well? More importantly, why was there a barrel behind it? Danger, danger.
You want to call up this to our beloved prince in action, to see with your own eyes his courage, his class, his elegance, yes? But you'll have to wait until the Sand National, even his most ardent fans are not allowed to disturb his highness's preparations. Prince Ferris is surely the most mighty knight, but he refuses absolutely to make a public display of his talents. Such modesty is truly admirable. Oh, Prince Ferris, I simply cannot stop thinking about you. I see your face before me each and every time I close my eyes.
Oh. I think it's too late to go to the castle now.
But the prince is fond of evening strolls. That's why I've decided to wait here. I'll wait all night if necessary. Beloved prince, what are you doing at this very moment, I wonder? believe it, they will not allow us into the palace despite the fact that we love Prince Ferris. We love him!
Visitors not permitted to enter the palace after dark. I must ask that you leave immediately. Times are coming. The great evil will soon be awoken. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. The days of peace and happiness are at an end. Soon this world will be plunged into endless despair. Remember my words. Remember them well. You drunk, sir? Yes. If you have tickets, why are you not inside?
I truly love the circus, ever since he heard about the special performances he's spoken of. Unfortunately, the great Sylvando is such a draw that all the tickets have sold out. I do not know how to tell him.
Well, time to spend the night. Then I'll hit up the palace after hitting up the save. After running around all over town and making things and such. Okay. The Knight's Pledge. Knight swears his bond, its kingdom as master. Serves the weak untryingly, challenges the strong unflinchingly, and never retreats in the face of adversity. Sounds dangerous. Welcome to Galloping. If it is the Sultan you seek, you will find him in the throne room atop the great staircase. Welcome, traveler, and good Galloping day to you. You must be drained after your journey across the desert. Please relax and enjoy our fair city. Why? You pet the dog. Pet the cat too, coward. There's so many of them. Well, 2. Wanted. Darkspawn walks the land. King Carnelian of Heliodor offers a generous reward for the capture of this fiend. And then some doodle that looks nothing like me, probably. Everyone is quick to paint Prince Ferris as a hero, but the race is not yet run, let alone won. And forgive me, such matters are of no interest to you, I am sure. Clay pot! Now forgive me, I'm looking for a cat. Very adorable little cat with soft fluffy hair. Oh dear, Princess Ferris. What'd you say? There are too many cats here and they all look alike? Oh, but Princess Ferris is easy to identify. She's the fluffiest and most adorable of them all. This is the Sultan's bedchamber. Visitors are free to enter, but please remember to be respectful. Be respectful, so sleep on the bed. Open the treasure boxes. You never know where there might be clay pots.
You heard the rumors. They say a wicked man called the Darkspawn has escaped from Heliodor, is terrorizing all of Erdrea. What a frightening world this is. But I need not fear. The Knights of Gallopolis will keep us safe, I am sure of it.
Yes. Yes, they will. Concrete earrings.
Sir, that's the Sultan's private.
Okay, the boxers I get. What about the fishnet stockings? Appears to be a diary here. Prince Ferris's progress. Day 21. My beloved prince attended his horse riding lessons once more today. See him training day in and day out to the greatest leader he can be for the noble knights of Gallopolis fills me with hope for the magnificent future it will no doubt usher in for our realm. Day 24. My beloved prince left the palace today and went out in the streets to speak with the common people. He seeks to study the lifestyles of his subjects firsthand. What a wise and benevolent young man he is. I have no doubt he will make a great sultan someday. Oh my gosh, large clay pots. I cannot break them. We are doomed. Doomed. I'm afraid the Prince Ferris is out training at the moment. Yes, training hard. Power of Positivity. Ruler's Handbook. You've all heard what they say. Should one wish to be a great leader, one must be positive at all times, and it is true. One who wants to follow Who would want to follow a mopey, indecisive man anywhere? Nobody, that is you. So forget all those negative thoughts and think positive. Lie flat on your back, gaze up at the big blue sky, and feel your troubles melt away like the petty, insignificant irritations they are. Say goodbye to the old you, the negative you. There's a bright and positive future waiting for you, so step right up and take it. This sounds like the power of toxic positive thinking. Ancient book here, Ye Drunstand, Secrets of Ye Flame. Tries to read a page or two, but doesn't seem to be ready yet. Okay. Hey, bots! I worry so about the Sultan. He was once the very image of chivalry, and now... Oh! Once again I've spoken out of turn. Forget everything I've said, please! What? Yeah, the Knight's Pledge again. pledge says the knight never retreats in the face of adversity. That's why I've come here and why I remain here. A knight's word is his bond. I do not know why the captain insists on comparing us to Sir Hendrick's men. They're simply a class apart. His backbreaking training is more likely to kill us than to turn us into knights. Ugh, the youth of today. They are no good at all. They can barely remember the knight's pledge, let alone recite it with pride. Do you think Sir Hendrik of Heliodor would tolerate such woeful laxity? Of course not. Now recite it again, with feeling. Aw, look at the kitties.
This place is home to a great many cats. Alas, the knights are not in the least bit interested, so it is maids who must take care of them.
How could the knights not be interested? Look at how adorable they are. I'm not sure which one is Princess Furris, though. None of them looks particularly fluffy.
Gallopolis grew up around the oasis at its center. It brought those seeking water for miles around.
Of course, it's barely recognizable nowadays. The Sultan chose it as the site of the racetrack. It was entirely transformed. Even as we enjoy the races, however, we must not forget the brave ancestors who built this city. Indeed, we owe them everything.
This race, my fellow Gallopolitans, this is racing. Fellow Gallopolitans, this is no ordinary Sand National. This race marks the day that Faris, my son and heir, comes of age, and as such...
Okay.
No. An event of such significance must have eloquence to match. Such functional pleasantries will not thrill my beloved subjects.
Okay.
And who exactly might you be? I have no time to grant an audience today. You must leave. Immediately.
Father, my training is complete.
This must be the prince.
Then give me the pledge.
A knight's word is his bond, his kingdom his master. He serves the weak untiringly, challenges the strong unflinchingly, and never retreats in the face of adversity.
Yes.
I don't know, you flinched a little during the unflinchingly
Must
part.
always be your guide, my son. You are a man now, Faris. And tomorrow's race shall prove it. You must show your people that you are worthy of their adulation.
Fear not, beloved father. I shall disappoint neither you nor they. Oh.
Yes.
What is your name, stranger? And what brings you to Gallopolis?
I'm Doug. I've come to look for Rainbow Branch.
Surely he speaks of the rainbow. It is the only treasure of our kingdom that would warrant such a description. I believe I can assist you, friend.
Visit me in my chambers at the foot of the great staircase. I shall await you there.
Okay. Exalted Sultan is a fanatical lover of horse racing. He's spoken of nothing but the Sand National for weeks. Heard that the evil creature knows the Darkspawn has escaped from Heliodor and remains at large. We must remain vigilant lest the foul being attempt to make its way into Gallopolis. Yes, remain vigilant. Constant vigilance. It's a balcony from which the Sultan and Sultana watch the races. Their seats command a perfect view of the racetrack and the oasis on which it floats. Doesn't look very perfect to me.
Tra-la-la, bold Prince Ferris, boldery he will embarrass any who stand in his way. I am endeavouring to write a song in praise of the prince, alas, very little rhymes with Ferris.
Don't use the word at the end of the sentence, then. Heard Prince Ferris deliver the pledge, yes. Its words are seared into the soul of every knight. It is with these words that we mark ourselves as practitioners of the art of chivalry. Glads to me to hear our future sultan speak of them. People seem to believe that Gallopolis has nothing to offer beyond knights and horses, but surely it's our cats that are our greatest attraction. Exactly. We got the most adorable kitties. The most adorable. Perhaps it's not my place to say so. Only the very finest Gallopolian knights are entrusted with the Sultan's personal safety. As we watch over His Majesty, he has nothing to fear, not even from this Darkspawn character who's escaped from Heliodor. Yeah. Nothing to fear. 1,000 pardons, but His Excellency the Most Exalted Sultan is rather preoccupied with his preparations for the Sand National at the moment. It's Ferris' bedchambers. Simply turn left at the foot of the great staircase, but please, you must not disturb him at this important time. Hello. Hi, Kingy. Fellow Gallopings, once again the sun hath risen upon the Sand National, and upon Ferris, my son and heir, as he... No, that will not do at all, it requires more emotion. Oh, you're still here. I told you to leave, I had no time for audience with strangers today, you must leave.
Good day to you, tell me, what do you think of Ferris? He's a fine prince, is he not?
Sure.
So glad that you agree. After all, he's our only child, the apple of both our eyes. Surely there's not 1 minute that he has not spent improving himself in training. He'll make a fine ruler one day, I am sure of it.
Hiding boxes behind your throne, huh? Good thing you weren't hiding clay pots in there. It's Ferris has summoned you to his chambers? Oh dear. And this is Finn. Please go ahead.
Ah, you came. Thank you. Yes. Your height and physique are perfect, and you have the face of one who knows horses.
Yeah.
You should be aware that the branch you seek is a priceless royal treasure. My father is unlikely to give it away freely to some wandering stranger. However, he might be persuaded to part with it if the request came from his beloved son. I have but one small favor to ask in return. But the palace walls have so many unwelcome ears. The noise of the circus will protect our privacy. Will you join me there?
Bella? If you want to ask me out, you know, is it really that bad?
Then it is agreed. I will meet you at the entrance to that ridiculous tent this evening. Do not be late, please.
Well, I gotta wait until this evening. I might as well go look for the stuff that I've been tasked to look for. Berkeley. I found some bones. I do not enjoy this. Can we not? No being pepped.
Let's go! Bang!
Just bonk him on the head with the lamp. it's a box. It's my 10th mini medal. And you know, I still haven't found any of these cactus monsters. Wow. Hi, Kanita. Pull out our little pickaxe. I'm doing fairly well. How are you, Kanita? That's good. Oh, hey, here's a cactoball. But I need the thing that's supposed to come with you. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Well, yes, Canute, but you know what? So are you. Thank you for headpads. I love headpads. Hey, if you want a headpad all stream, I am not going to stop you. Well, head petting me until I'm a pancake, that's gonna take a while.
Did I do all right?
Thank you, I'll be here all night. Ah, here you are. You're the enemies I need. More specifically, the ones that tag along with you.
excellent.
Enemies are no joke. Bang. Nope. What? Eric, why? I don't want to talk to you. I want to hit this thing. I don't care if you're overheated.
Ha! Easy.
2 skill points earned for a total of 2. There's so few skill points. Well, that was overkill.
Did I do all right?
You can't
I mean,
be
they
serious.
suddenly attack. I love how it says they just appear. No, I saw them. I hit them.
Veronica wins again.
Come on, Cactuballs, where's your buddy?
Easy peasy.
Alright, now you get to use your skill points. 13 points. 13! 13! And like 2 or 3 points per level. When am I gonna get 13 points? Why do these take so long to level up? Guess I'm expected to be at a fairly high level by the time I finish the game. Snap, crackle, poof. And I think I'd rather go this way. Learn these things that protect. But recovering a little bit of magic MP after each battle is nice. Oh, hello. You have a password?
Oh, listen, Mr. Lumary. I took my tickling time, but I found a password for you. I'm gonna go ahead and say it now just to make sure you're paying attention. It's...
this.
Talkity tick. You can use the password I gave you to visit another world from the chamber in Tickington. There are more tacos out there while we are searching for passwords, you know. Should I take a moment to talk to them if you come across any? And with that, I'm clocking off and trundling back to Tickington. Lovely meeting you and good luck with the rest of your adventure. Tick-tock.
However, this still doesn't do the where to find tacos with passwords help. Gallopolis region. Yes, I know. I found them there.
Don't say I didn't warn you!
Well, that's one of the 3 I need to be pepped up. If only I had seen one of these Frizz enemies by now.
Let's go. Not bad.
powerful.
That guy only needs one. I sure hope it's a very high drop rate.
Nice.
Heals all allies and enables HP and MP to automatically regenerate. That would be so cool if, you know, I thought that the enemies were going to last any significant amount of time. I'm Doug and Eric. I guess in the end it doesn't matter since not fighting a frizz. Critical spells. Gives Veronica's spells a good chance of repeating themselves for free. Uses all allies' defense and magical mending. All some nice stuff. For things that aren't super easy battles. Is it nighttime yet? You know,
Let's go.
is the only way to get back to Tikopolis that one person? Oh wait, I could probably cast Zoom to get there. It's still the middle of the day. I just didn't want to spend money staying at the inn.
Our work isn't done yet.
Tundra and lightning. Sure, do it. If only. Whoa. I thought it just reduced their defense. No, it hits them too. For a lot. Yep.
Wonderful. Excellent.
Yoink. The rock has reappeared. Might as well get some more minerals. Run around in the hot sun, waiting for evening. You tripped, Eric!
Excellent.
Boom!
Ha! Easy.
Oh. Just because the rock's still here doesn't mean I can harvest from it again. Of course. Ooh. Well, hello. And goodbye. It's a metal slime, and it's out of here.
Who else wants some?
Oh gosh, that was funny. See, metal slimes are great for experience, but they're also very skittish. And that's all the MP that enemy has.
Ha! Easy.
I love how attacking with that is not just recover MP, it's drain MP. Yep, you just got smacked in the face. That was bullying.
Nice.
Oh, you need 8 points. Wait, is it getting dark? Is it getting dark? Are you gonna take off immediately again? No. Am I gonna be able to hit you? No. I mean, I'd love to be able to kill it. But, another chance. Sweet! Look at that, 2,000 experience.
Told you I was tough. Oh, goody.
Yep, and we don't have enough points for anything. Toasty! We're getting to the point where we're just bullying the enemies now, because we're all tired. Can we go inside yet? Can we? Can we? Come on. Pretty please, let us go back inside the town. We're tired of running around in the desert.
careful.
250 battles. Oh my gosh. It's only just now getting dark. Already been 2 hours? 2 hours of me running around the desert. Because I didn't want to spend 32 gold at the inn. I suppose it's not 2 hours of me running around the desert. I spent a bunch of time in the town too. Now we're just gonna do laps up here. It'll get dark eventually. Shadows are doing weird things as I run around here. Little spot where it just gets weirdly dark and then light again. Hey, it's evening. Finally. Oh, hello. You came. Excellent. The noise of the circus will allow us to speak without being overheard. Shall we go inside? Good. The circus has already started. We should enter with further delay. Hey, we get to watch circus. Or, well, listen to the circus at least.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the act you've all been waiting for. The Wandering Wonder, who amazes audiences wherever he goes. Prepare yourselves for an experience like no other. Prepare yourselves for the Great Sylvando!
He's juggling 6 balls. 3 in each hand. Okay, now he's juggling knives.
Yeah.
is he doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, please! There is no need to be afraid! The great Silvando will never endanger his adoring audience.
Oh gosh, he sounds like Puss in Boots.
After all, darlings, you are the ones who make this show so special! I love you all! Thank you! Thank you!
Quickly, we must talk while the people are distracted. And please, not a word of this to anyone. Now, as you may be aware, the Sun National is the most important event of the year here in Gallopolis. And tomorrow, I am due to make my debut in the race to end all races. However, there is a problem. One teeny tiny, terrible problem.
What?
I cannot ride. In fact, I have barely so much as sat in a saddle.
What?
What?
I have so far been able to hide this unfortunate fact, but if I were to take part in the race, the inconvenient truth would surely be uncovered.
Come on.
And yet I have no choice. For the Prince of Gallopolis not to take part in the Sun National on the year of his coming of age is unthinkable! Unthinkable!
What have you been doing while you've been training?
So you see, your coming here was fated. It is a sign. The forces of destiny mean me to use you as my double. Ta-da!
Yeah, I don't look anything like you.
Your double? How's that gonna work? Won't everyone notice as soon as he walks out onto the track?
Ah, the fates have provided that also. For you see, the royal family always races in full armor, lest the unthinkable occur. His face will be hidden from view. Oh, please, please. I beg of you. You must help me. You must enter the Sun National in my place.
I think you should own up to it.
You are the most pathetic excuse for a prince I've ever seen. If you think we're going to help you lie to your people, you've got another thing coming.
Is that so? Then I assume that your need of the rainbow is not so great after all.
Wow. Talk about shameless.
Call me what you will, it changes nothing. You will do as the fates wish and take my place in the race? Yes?
Can't just kick his ass, he's the prince. I'm sure we can figure it out without the rainbow, though. Bye.
Oh, 1,000 pardons. I could not hear you over the noise of the crowd. Allow me to ask again. Will you enter the Sun National in my place?
Let me answer you again. No. Fine.
1,000 pardons. I could not hear. I knew you would see sense in the end. Thank you. I will talk to my father about the rainbow as soon as the race is over. You have my word.
Ah, yes. You who are lying to your people. Your word is so worthy.
I took the liberty of arranging rooms for you at the inn. Rest well. I will see you in the stables, bright and early. You will find the stable entrance in the western part of the city. Do not be late. Now, I must be on my way. Farewell, friends!
Was it really that noisy? The Sylvando seems to know what's up. Doug and company spend the night in the rooms Prince Ferris arranged for them. Then morning comes. Morning, I hear you spent the evening at the circus. Was it not the most wonderful spectacle? Today is the day of the Sand National, so much to enjoy. The streets outside are already full of life. Pardon? You should find the royal dressing room. Why, it is the grandest room in the stables, of course. They're to the west of the paddock. Enjoy the race. Yep. Forgive me, goddess, for I have sinned. It's but one day since my last confession. Hello. Let's not disturb me now. I'm praying that Prince Faz completes the race safely. Why do I not pray for his victory? One must never hope for too much, my dear. As long as he finishes the Sand National unharmed, I will be satisfied. Oh yeah, he'll finish it unharmed. Yep, no problem there. Won't even be in it. Prince Ferris? Yes, it's through here in the royal dressing room. You enter, but remember, be respectful, please. Thank the stars. I was beginning to worry that you might actually have to try and ride a horse. Now come, the race will begin shortly, and fear not. I remember my promise. If we do as we agreed, I will ask my father about the branch. Well, are you ready? Ready as I'm gonna be. Good, now hurry. You must don the royal Galloping armor and helm. Fear not, they will fit you perfectly, I am sure. Yep, let's put them on. It is as if they were made for you. No one will suspect for a moment that you are not, in fact, the Prince of Gallopolis. And no one suspected when you brought an extra suit of armor in with you? Now the race is about to begin. Your steed awaits outside. Once you are safely mounted, make your way through to the paddock. The racetrack lies beyond. Meet me afterwards in the passageway that leads to the racetrack. You will give me the helmet and no one will be any the wiser. Now go, and remember, you are the Prince of Gallopolis, and your public expects great things of you. Do not make a fool of me. Temptation rising. Prince Ferris, I trust you are fully prepared for the race. The finest steed in all the track realm awaits you, please. Take the saddle and proceed to the track. Your adoring public awaits. Yep. The track, Your Highness, are your preparations complete? Yep. Very good, Your Highness. We have a successful race. Yeah.
Hello, Gallopolitans! This is no ordinary Sand National.
Well, you're practicing with the speech yesterday and it still isn't working out, huh?
Hooray! All hail Prince Varys!
Yep, all hail Prince Ferris. Hi.
Prince Ferris!
Oh, such a fine figure of a man!
I do know that the armor is the same, no matter who wears it. Could be a woman under here.
It must be wonderful to be so popular, darling. But of course, you are used to it. Being a real, live prince, huh?
The hell?
The name's Silvano, by the way. One of the other riders had a little whoopsie, so I had to step in at the last minute.
Really?
But don't think I'll be going easy on you just because you're royalty. Where would be the fun in that? Try to keep up, little princey!
How is your horse gonna go anywhere with that huge fan on its butt? Welp. Ow. What happened to the other guy? Or is he the one who had the whoopsie? Ow. Again. Almost lapping someone here.
Oh, magnificent! I hardly dared think that you might actually win! Now quickly, my public await! I shall take the reins from here.
Oh, so you're gonna ride the horse now, huh? Good luck!
Fear not, my friend. I have not forgotten my promise. I will discuss the rainbow with my father, just as soon as my people have finished showering me with adulation.
Ah, yes. I'll do it right here. Oh wait, I'll do it this time. Oh wait, no, I'll do it right after this. When will we actually do it? Never. The cheers of Prince Ferris's adoring public fill the air as he makes his way out into the track. Why is he going back out into the track?
Praise the fates. Our plan was a success. Thank you. You have spared me great humiliation. I will go immediately to my father and ask about the rainbow.
All hail Prince Faris, pride of the desert, horseman extraordinaire. Darling, you are fabulous. It was enough to bring a tear even to my jaded eye.
Why did you just rush in here?
Oh.
Wait, don't tell me you were... Surely you didn't let your understudy take the stage for the command performance? Oh, this is too good!
Wait, but you do not understand the pressure I am under. A prince of Gallopolis who could not ride a horse is a disgrace to the kingdom. I did what was necessary for the sake of my people. And now all can be forgotten. Yes?
And there was silly old Silvando thinking that knights never retreated in the face of adversity.
Silence! I am the prince of this kingdom, and I will not have a traveling jester lecture me on chivalry.
1,000 pardons, your highness.
Why were we standing behind the dressing thing anyway?
The Sultan wishes to see you, your highness. Your magnificent display of horsemanship has pleased him greatly.
Very good. I will come right away. My promise still stands. Come to the throne room in a little while. We will see what can be done about this branch of yours.
So nice to see a royal with the common touch. You were wonderful out there today, darling. Maybe we'll get to share the stage again soon.
Yep, maybe. Because who else could do without a little bit more blackmail in the game? You know what I'm doing? It's obvious my horse is too tired to run at the moment, but there's no reason for me to neglect my training. Van National is a complete disaster. Let's give it all in my training. I will never approach Sylvando's level. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, Kanita. I'm sorry to anyone I may have offended with mispronouncing anything in that statement. But yes, let's get our rainbow and get out of here.
Truly, I am humbled. All I have ever desired is to fulfill my duties as a prince and as a knight. Father, if I may, I have promised to assist these travelers. Would you permit me to explain?
Yes, explain.
Gladly, my son. It warms my heart to see you aiding those in need. Truly, you have taken the knight's pledge to heart.
Thank you, Father. The truth of the matter is that my friends here have come to Gallopolis in search of the rainbow.
Your Majesty, the beast has returned. It attacked one of our men while we were out on patrol. The Slayer of the Sands is back? Why must the accursed creature always appear on this, the happiest day of the year?
Oh my.
We will stand for this no longer. I must dispatch my finest knights and ensure that the fiend never again returns to terrorize the celestial sands. But wait. My boy, the fates are speaking to us. Capturing the Slayer would be the perfect way to show your people what a fine knight you have become.
Well, I mean, just because he can't ride a horse, yeah, I'm sure he's fine with us. Fine fighting, right?
What? Oh, Father, so many of our bravest men have confronted the creature and perished. Surely, I do not stand a chance.
Truly, it is the most able who are the most humble. But you cannot hide your true feelings. You are trembling with excitement.
Yeah. Excitement. Let's call it that. He's trembling with excitement.
This is your moment, Faris, my boy. Capture the Slayer and take your place in history.
But very well, Father. Yay! I shall begin my preparations right away.
Hey.
1,000 pardons. The rainbow will have to wait. Meet me in my chambers. There is something we must discuss.
Why? Just mention it right now. Come on.
Just breathe, Faris.
Has displayed such courage and skill during the Scan National that I am entirely confident he will capture the Slayer of Sands with ease. The future of Gallopolis is safe with him. First Ferris displays his great talent on the racetrack, and now he volunteers to capture the Slayer of the Sands. Truly, my little boy has become a man. I can picture him now, return to the palace a hero, the saviour of Gallopolis. Uh-huh. He sure didn't look like it.
Oh, please, I beg of you. The Slayer of the Sands will tear me limb from limb unless you aid me. Have pity on a desperate soul.
What? And it's okay if the Slayer of the Sands tears us limb from limb?
Spoken like a true desert knight. Seriously, can't you handle this on your own?
No, such a thing is impossible. I am no knight. I neglected my training. I allowed my vassals to fight all my battles for me.
So not only did you never get on a horse, you never fought either? What did you do? Hung out and ate grapes?
It is not my fault. I am an only child. I was coddled from birth and praised for the most insignificant of achievements. I did not wish to disappoint my parents or my people, so I found ways of seeming to fulfill their expectations without necessarily doing so. But the more I fulfilled them, the more their expectations grew. And now, finally, they expect the impossible. It's so unfair.
Maybe, instead of trying to do this, you should tell the truth. Hmm?
Don't you see? If you refuse to help me, I will be sent to my doom, and through no fault of my own. Please, will you take pity on your old friend?
But if you're quote-unquote successful here, Ferris, you're just gonna get something worse later that you're not gonna be able to do. And I'm not gonna stick around my whole life. Tell the truth.
I am begging you, begging. If you will not do it for me, do it for Gallopolis.
You know, I'd be happy to do this thing for Gallopolis. But after you tell your dad the truth.
I am begging you, begging. If you will not do it for me, do it for Gallopolis.
Fine. Damn it.
Oh, thank you. 10,000 thank yous. And fear not. I will speak to my father about the rainbow as soon as the beast is captured.
How about you speak to your father about the rainbow right now?
We must make preparations to depart immediately. I will await you at the castle gates.
What a pathetic excuse for a prince. Goodness knows what'll become of Gallopolis with him in charge.
Oh, we mustn't be so hard on him, Veronica. I'm sure it can't be easy growing up with everyone expecting so much of you.
Yep. Everyone expecting so much of you. Yeah, this would be, I think, a good time for you to take a break. Wait, why is it night? I thought for sure that time wouldn't pass while I was inside, but I guess I was wrong. This was truly incredible, full of surprises. One thought the man from the circus would be such a capable horseman. Prince Ferris was just as wonderful as expected, better even. No doubt he'll be a fixture on the winner's podium for years to come. No, he really won't. As I didn't know. No, in Port of Valkyrie, I do it like that, but perhaps if I train hard. Alright, well, I'm spending the money this time. Alright. He's waving. As Ferris showed us all what he could do at the Sand National, I have no doubt he will capture the Slayer of the Sands. Not at all. How you wish you could join them? Come on, come with us. Come on. Prince Ferris is going to capture the Slayer of the Sands. Brave he is taking on a beast that has killed so many of our finest knights. Just look at him, venturing forth to fight our oppressor. He is a true hero.
If you're gonna help Prince Ferris deal with the monster, you must not cause him any trouble. Do you understand?
Prince Ferris does appear to be rather cheerful, considering what lies ahead.
There you are. I've instructed my men to wait outside the city gates. Come and join us as soon as you're ready.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I mean no disrespect, Your Highness, but how could you do this to us? You have volunteered us for certain death.
Fear not, trusted retainers. We do not journey into the jaws of danger alone. Ha! Impeccable timing as always. Allow me to introduce our knights in shining armor. These brave adventurers have agreed to capture the Slayer for us.
Really now? Yep, us, the scruffy ones. We're gonna do better than the knights.
Now, the beast's lair is said to be located deep within the Celestial Sands. The fastest route is through the checkpoint to the west. We march immediately for Gallopolis!
For Gallopolis.
Oh my gosh. For Gallopolis.
Room for a little one? Oh, I'd hate to miss a good beast hunt.
How the heck did you get up there?
There's no such thing as a good beast hunt, friend. If I were you, I'd run along back to the circus.
Well, aren't you just a lovely, patronizing little dear? Look, I'm worried about the half-wit prince getting himself killed. Can I come with you or not?
Why are you worried about the prince? And do you not believe in me? Although, I do believe you can take care of yourself after watching you breathe fire and throw those knives.
At least one of you has some sense. Lead on, darling! Ow!
Off we go! Picking up shiny baubles along the way. And fighting cactus kids, because I still need that golden globule. Yeah, this is just so I need a third person who uses swords. And you're very loud, though. Thank you, that's Canuta. Boop. Yeah. Ooh, it's a metal slime. Well, hello there. Darn it. I'm always gonna giggle a little when I see the luchador rabbits. Always. Oh, I thought it was Serena's turn. You should have paid better attention. Hercules spot ahoy! Strip of snake skin. Well, Canuta, it takes many, many years of training and practice to be this adorable. Terrible news! The Slayer of the Sands has been sighted! A cursed creature attacked one of my fellow gods while he was out on patrol. His life is not in danger, thank the heavens, but he's been taken back to the palace for treatment. I think that it could just as easily have been me. No, I'm keeping my secrets. Why am I adorable? Let's see. I have been chosen by the Great Ones to be one of the most adorable kitsines in the land. One of the bigger ones, too. And, I know, it's just the way it is. Prince Ferris' men have already entered the Celestial Sands. To willingly face the Slayer at such a young age, His Highness has courage beyond imagining. No. No, he does not. Constant vigilance. Halt, the Slayer of the Sands is on the loose. I cannot allow you to... Oh, you're the ones who will be accompanying Prince Ferris, yes? That is important. His Highness has asked that you be instructed to go right on through. Hey, more cactus balls. They continually hope for the golden cactus.
Yes, Canuta. Enjoy the fluffy.
A cute big orc.
Score one for the good guys.
Really, Sylvando? How do you know we're good guys? Yes, I do too.
Our work isn't done yet.
Yes, if they had made the enemies look serious and stuff, it just wouldn't have looked right.
Who else wants some?
9 points. Well, either wait for this, or points of agility. I think we'll wait for that. It's haystack needlers.
And don't come back!
I just want a golden pony ball.
Whoopee!
Another one bites the dust.
Ah. That's a group, all right. And yet Eric is not the one who is gone yet. He's the fastest one.
Not at all.
And don't come back!
And more strength. It's strong. That's a lot of enemies. Okay, is there something we can do with all four of us? No? Aww. It's a Krabby Patty. I love how it looks like it does nothing. But it doesn't. Hello? I guess I can't talk to you. Did you know that black cloaks in the middle of the desert is probably a bad idea? And having little slits like that for eye holes probably gives the wrong impression.
Oh, goody.
Midfield. Hello? At our quarry? Oh no! No, this is a Spitfire! This is the thing that I'm supposed to defeat with that one power! And I did 30 damage to it with the initial hit. That's kind of worrisome. Oh dear.
Here you are.
Concern. Well, at least I know where to find it whenever we're all pepped up again. What's here in Stonehenge? Anything? Hello? I'm a researcher here from Sniffelheim. The Sultan of Gallopolis is giving me special permission to investigate these ancient ruins, yes? Stars can be seen so clearly here from the desert. That is why I'm thinking that these stones were used for some sort of star-related ceremony. Okay. Arkley. Oh gosh, there's more than one. These big things are everywhere. Wait, what? there a moon mark over there? Really? Rabber-dabber-doo!
And don't come back!
Yeah, you heard her. Don't come back. We've killed you, but don't come back.
Let's do this.
Box. Lamplight. I think that's all the boxes. No, that's not what I want to do. Don't need the fun size forge right now. That's kind of nice. I don't need that right now. I want to do this. Okay, that was the last treasure. Pot of oasis water? I'd have to go all the way over here to get oasis water.
Damn it!
Okay, how's the shadow work? Really? Come on.
Thank you. How wonderful. Easy peasy.
Well, we're here. Is this maybe a sparkly spot that only appears at night?
The heat, the dry air, it is too much, too much. Let us spend the night here. The monster will have to wait.
Wimp.
There you are. As you can see, I have decided to set up camp. We will continue our quest in the morning.
That's right. You get your beauty sleep, Princey dear. You've got a hard day of getting us to do your dirty work for you to be preparing for.
Wow.
Come on, you. Let's have a sit down and a nice chat, shall we? So, 2 boys and 2 girls out on a lovely adventure together, huh? How romantic. But what kind of adventure, I wonder? Come on, spill the beans.
Sylvando, don't call it a romantic adventure. One of the people appears to be, like, 8.
To be perfectly honest, we're none too sure ourselves just yet. But for the moment, we're trying to get to Yggdrasil. We need to understand more about the mysteries surrounding the luminary, you see? It's all to do with a horrible being called the Dark One. He wants to bring death and destruction to the world, and we want to stop him.
Yep, Serena, that's just tell everyone everything.
All right, Big Mouth, that's enough. You don't need to tell the Jolly Jester our whole life story. We barely know him.
My. So there's a dastardly villain coming to steal all the smiles and laughter from the world. And you 4 heroes are on a daring mission to stop him before it's too late. Oh, now that does sound fun.
Fun.
You got a strange idea of fun.
What about you, Sylvando? What made you leave home and set out on the road?
Oh, you don't want to hear my boring old stories. We've got a big day ahead of us tomorrow. Come on, kiddies. Betty buys.
What do you mean we don't want to hear your stories? You're a traveling entertainer. Why would they be boring?
Well, aren't we full of mysteries? What's his deal?
Morning, campers. I hope you slept well. We've got ourselves a slayer to catch. Our little Princey Pooh and his friends set off first light. We'd better hurry if we want to catch up with them.
I'm kind of surprised that he left without us. Two metal slimes. Well now. Okay, 1 metal slime. Okay, 0 metal slimes. Fine.
All right.
Victory!
Any sparklies back here? Much further on. Yep, that was a hit alright. I did not just defeat the haystack needler, I eviscerated it. That's a big snake. Lython. The precursor to Snakes on a Plane.
Who else wants some?
Well, more metal slimes. Let's see if they stick around. Or at least pretending to. Get rid of Krabby, though. I just love the sound effect when hitting them. Chunk. Hey! One down. Can we defeat the other one? No. No, we cannot. That's alright. One's good.
Nice.
Told you I was tough.
Decelerate. Alright, Eric should have enough points now. I think, or did it need 12? Nope. 10. Surprise! Bonus skill points. Oh. This is how we get extra skill points. Oh, I see. Well, I guess I can get the deftness now also. Weakens resistance to offensive spells or boost maximum MP. Fire and ice are probably about similar. At least in previous games, fire and ice are just about the same frequency. Let's get the spooky aura. Sounds like it would be useful. Nice big open area. Sparklies? Yeah. We're gonna run away from all the crabs. I don't see any point. Oh, I see another TikToker though.
I'm ready for anything.
You did not die.
Did I do all right?
Wait a minute, crab, where are you going? Okay, I did not realize how hard Doug hit at this point. Because, That's significant. Comparatively. Hey. Hey. Give me your password. I guess you don't have one. Hey, 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 you. Okay, see now we're not directly in the sun. The shade makes a little bit more sense. Wing of Bat. Gosh, there's a lot of enemies over here.
Let's heat things up! How wonderful!
Rabber dabber doo! Yeah, we're almost hitting 4 hours. But, I mean, I'm definitely capturing the Slayer of the Sands before I end tonight.
Easy peasy.
Sparkly spot all the way at the end. Well, not here. Guess we better go home.
The Slayer of the Sands was last seen here.
The cowardly creature is nowhere to be found. It must have fled in fear. Let us return to the castle and inform my father of our success.
Uh-huh.
The Slayer of the Sands is among us!
Capture, huh?
Up and at him, Principal. Show that filthy thing what real knights are made of. Oh dear. Looks like poor old Faris has been struck down with stage fright. You soldiers, beat the ears and look after him, will you? Come on, gang. This little drama needs a hero or two.
5.
Careful now.
Keep an eye on those claws. Why?
Zap!
hope this works.
Snap out of it!
Well, thanks. I don't think I had something to actually deal with that. Ah, good. Worked. Yeah.
Let's heat things up!
Well, it's yellow. Well, darn.
Look out below!
Deflects? What? What? What do you mean deflects? It was a fireball! Of course, the one who's blinded hits just fine. Great. Yeah, if I just bap him, will he stop being confused? Nope. Darn it.
I hope this helps.
Eric doesn't know what to do.
What the heck?
He doesn't start dipping into the item bag and use up a bunch of rare items.
Veronica wins again!
Eat.
I feel better than ever.
Nope.
That will teach you to be so grumpy.
Whoa.
Hold nice and still.
Did you really have to, to pull out the chains like that?
is won! The Slayer of the Sands is bested! All in a day's work for the Prince of Gallopolis!
How about you tell your parents the truth?
You saw me, men, did you not? You saw the People's Prince defeat the fiend that terrorized them so.
Yes, Your Highness. Of course, Your Highness.
You have my thanks, friend. My heroic feat would not have been possible without your valuable contribution. I still have not forgotten what I promised. I will speak with my father about the rainbow upon my return. You may rest assured of that.
Sure. Sure you will.
Really, Principal? That's how you're gonna play it? And what do you think they'll be expecting of you next, huh?
You speak as though I have a choice! Are you suggesting that I disappoint my father and the citizens of Gallopolis?
I'm not suggesting anything, darling. You do what you need to do.
To Gallopolis, men! We return as heroes! Yeah!
Oh, well, this feels all kinds of wrong. You're right, Sylvando. Nothing's going to change if he keeps on pretending.
Oh, I think the poor boy knows that well enough. All he needs is a little push. Anyway, I'd better be getting along. I'm sure we'll bump into each other again soon. Ciao for now, my loves.
See ya. Ooh, a yellow eye. I really want a green eye, but I guess a yellow eye will have to do. Okay, can I get the other people pepped up so I can finish my requisite quest? There's one. Dabba-dabba-doo. There's two. Come on, Serena, you know you want to pep up. Ow. What? What do you mean you flee? Alright, come on. Let's do it. Come on, Serena. You know you want to pep up. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I thought I was supposed to defeat it with that skill. It's just a buff.
Another one bites the dust.
But I guess it counts? Let's go home, shall we?
My fellow Gallopolitans, Faris, your prince, my son, our hero, has vanquished the Slayer of the Sands.
Yeah, that's it! Yeah!
The future of our kingdom is surely safe in the hands of one so gallant and chivalrous as he. Now come, heroic conqueror, address your people.
Beloved Gallopolitans, yes, I captured the beast, but I did not act alone. For it was your love, your adoration.
Oh gosh, come on.
I so needed. Yes! And it is that same love that will allow me to continue serving you until my dying day.
Oh, your dying day, huh?
Friends, we have no need to be afraid. Prince Faris will protect us.
Yeah, exactly. Prince Faris will protect us. He subdued it before, he can do it again.
Yes, yes, we have nothing to fear with the prince on our side.
You totally called it, Canuta.
Well, my boy, your people await. Let them see firsthand the fearless desert knight you have become.
Father, Father, I cannot.
Repeat after me now. A knight's word?
A knight's word is his bond, his kingdom, his master.
Well, don't stop.
He serves the weak untiringly, challenges the strong unflinchingly, and never retreats in the face of adversity.
That's more like it. Now, my little Principal, Do you want to be remembered as a miserable coward or a hero who died fighting to the end?
I wish to be remembered as a knight of Gallopolis!
Well then. Why do you care so much about the prince, though?
Darling, you were wonderful. Amazing what you can do when you put your mind to it, huh?
Wait, did you?
I won't always be here to remind you what it means to be a knight, though. Better not go forgetting again, huh?
I mean, maybe.
Wait, a friend. Where did you become so well-versed in the ways of chivalry? Are you a knight?
Who, me? Don't be ridiculous, darling. I'm just a silly old jester.
Uh-huh. Sure you are.
Yes, Father. It was he who rode my horse in the Sun National, and he who captured the Slayer of the Sands. Forgive me.
Hey, he even came out and told the whole truth.
Varys, look at me. The burden that was placed upon you, it was more than any boy could be expected to bear. It is I who must apologize, not you. But rest assured that I have learned my lesson. I will not make the same mistake again.
Yep, I'm gonna pick someone else to be Sultan after me.
And it seems you have learned something too, despite your protestations. The bravery you showed was worthy of a true
Okay,
knight.
fine.
Sir Hendrik will be happy to take one such as yourself under his wing, I am sure. Your dream will come true at last.
Wait,
I
what?
am so pleased for you.
What? Sir Hendrik?
Hendrik? Wasn't that the name of the guy who was chasing us?
Ah, but I am forgetting our guests. Father, these travelers came to Gallopolis in search of the rainbow. It is a royal treasure, of course. But surely you agree that they have done more than enough to deserve it.
Certainly. But my boy, I sold the rainbow to a traveling merchant.
What? What? A royal treasure! Well, I just sold it.
What? What would compel you to sell one of our most precious treasures?
Are you blind, boy? Did you not notice the grandeur with which we celebrated this year's Sand National? We made a sacrifice for your sake.
Father, I...
Forgive me. All I can tell you is that the merchant to whom I sold the rainbow headed west towards Gondolia. This letter will grant you passage through the checkpoint that leads
gosh.
there. Perhaps someone can tell you what became of the branch.
Ow! 1,000 pardons. I did not know that the rainbow was no longer in the kingdom. Truly, I did not.
I mean, you're helpless. I'm pretty sure you didn't know.
It is scant consolation, I am sure, but please, take this. Its value cannot possibly compare, but it has been prized by generations of Gallopolitan knights. It allows one to provoke distant foes into combat, and is an excellent way to gain battle experience. Or so I am told.
Oh, sweet. I don't have to stand next to people. I can just snipe them now. Like, hey, you, come here.
You have done our kingdom a great service. Should you ever need our assistance, you need only say the word.
Yeah, well, you know, whenever Sir Hendrik does come here looking for the Darkspawn, I was never here.
And as for me, I will be sorry to see you leave. But I am sure there will be other kindly travelers along soon enough.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Get out of here before we get infected. I saw it all, every single moment. Even from this distance I could sense the glorious intensity of the battle. And do you know, inspiration for a title of my masterpiece is already struck. It should be called A Walk on the Wild Side. Now is not the time for thinking of titles. I must devote all my energies to completing the work itself. Ah, but before I forget, I must give you something to thank you for your assistance, please. Furry finery. Fur hoods, fur ponchos. Truly has been years since I witnessed such a stimulating scene. These are the moments an artist lives for. 1,000 thank yous, young man. Of course, I still did not find the enemy that drops the golden globule. Or the other person. Is it an enemy that only appears at night, maybe? Well, that's alright. It's time to save and stop.